Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Tony, and thank you so much, Melania Trump, First Lady, President, Vice President, Cabinet Secretaries, Kellyanne, and what a beautiful group of young people, young, smiling faces. It was Labor Day weekend 2017. It was a beautiful Friday night. My wife and I were driving home. We had a nice dinner. It was about 10:30 at night. My cell rang, and as a parent, your stomach drops. The girl on the line was crying. I don't know why I immediately went there, but I said, Kayla, it was a girl he was dating at University of Colorado, is he still alive? And through her tears, she said no. My wife, Adrian, pulled the car over to the side of the road. When she heard that word, no, she spilled onto the roadway, an active roadway. Eric Chase bought what he thought was a real Xanax tablet on campus, a mistake, no doubt, but it was a Chinese knockoff laced with the deadly fentanyl drug. He died in his sleep. The next day, President Trump called me. He said, Eric, Melania and I are so sorry. We will do what we can to help. That's about all I recall. I was in a deep state of shock. A couple weeks later, it was Thanksgiving. We were headed to the Thanksgiving dinner table. That empty seat was looming ominously. I swear to you, the phone rang as we were approaching the table. It was President Trump and the First Lady calling to send their love and support, knowing that holidays were going to be rough. They were right. Last November, I was asked to tour 15 American cities affected by opioids by Sinclair. The first call I made was to First Lady Melania Trump, the very first call. I asked if she would help bring awareness to this epidemic by joining me on tour. The First Lady immediately agreed to join the tour. We started at Liberty University. It was packed with 12,000 attendees, students, teachers, family members, community members. The First Lady was amazing. She was gracious, empathetic, and showed true compassion for the disease. The crowd adored her. I went on to DC, then to Asheville, North Carolina. I went on to other cities, Columbus, San Antonio, Seattle, but wherever we went, the calls came in. People just wanted to tell us about the First Lady and how she was inspiring people to get help for their addictions. Then came Las Vegas, and that was a game changer. We were met by a long line of people there to see the First Lady and share their personal story with her. First Lady, Lady M, if I may, you and I were on that stage in Las Vegas. We cried. We opened our hearts. You had the courage to open up about what you talk with your son about with respect to drugs. Calls and texts immediately poured into our stations across the country and to me from parents who were finally encouraged to have that conversation with their own children. First Lady, you've raised awareness about a deadly killer. You've helped lift the stigma, which will save countless of lives going forward. Best of all, you're saving our children, our babies, as young as 10, 11, and 12 years old. We are losing thousands of them. We love them. America thanks you, First Lady. When the history books are written, there should be a special chapter reserved for our First Lady. Many First Ladies have focused on making American life better, and they have. But you, First Lady Melania Trump, have gone one step further and saved lives. In closing, I'd like to say thank you to the First Lady and the First Family. I'm honored and proud to have shared a part of your historic first term. And I look forward to continuing your work, our work. You know, God is smart. She or he will continue to shine a bright light on your path through the next 6 years as First Lady. The most important and accomplished First Lady in American history, full stop.